पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांतिः। शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं वादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेद विभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओम शांति शांति शांतिः। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत। ओम शांति शांति शांतिः। वर्ष नंबर 29। अपाने जुह्यति प्राणम प्राणे अपानम तथा परे प्राणापान गतिरुद्ध्वा प्राणायाम परायण। I repeat one more time. अपाने जुह्यति प्राणम प्राणे अपानम तथा परे प्राणापान गतिरुद्ध्वा प्राणायाम परायण. See the meaning. Sri Krishna says, others offer as sacrifice the outgoing breath into the incoming, and the incoming into the outgoing, restraining the course of the outgoing and incoming breaths, solely observed in the restraint of the breath. We have been studying yagyas. The general concept about yagyas is fire rituals. But here Sri Krishna is giving some spiritual disciplines in name of the yagyas. What is the meaning of the yagya? Krishna is saying here in chapter 4, he gave us 12 kinds of yagya, 12 kinds of spiritual practices, disciplines. We have studied 10, and this number is 11th. Very, very important. Apani juhyati pranam pranapanam tatha pare. Pranapan gati ruddhva pranayam parayana. Very important word Sri Krishna is using here, and that is pranayam parayana. Pranayam parayana means the one who is dedicated to the pranayam, who is completely surrendered to the pranayam. This word pranayam is very well known all over the world. Everyone knows. And everyone talks about this. And so many people all over the world are practicing pranayama. Most of those do not understand the real meaning of the pranayama. People are doing pranayama. In India, it can be seen in the gardens, in the even sea beach, the mountains, society parks, everywhere you can see the people are practicing pranayama. Even they do not understand the real purpose of the pranayama. They use the pranayama only for the healthy body. Today it is a trend. It is a first to do pranayama. Of course, it is very good. So, people are practicing here and there. They are guided by some yoga teacher. If body not fit, body needs strength. The yoga teacher will tell you, do exercise sort of pranayama. So people are doing for healthy body. Especially in this period of the COVID, corona, people are practicing for the pranayama. If someone is ill in the mental level, pranayama is needed. If you are angry, do pranayama. If you are fearful, do pranayama. If you are frustrated, do pranayama. Break the system of the pranas, you will get results. In anger, the breathing system is working very fast. If you can break the system, the rhythm of the breath, in a state of anger, if you can break, anger will disappear. Anger needs a rhythmic system of the pranas. If you can break the rhythm of the pranas, anger will disappear. If you are frustrated, break the rhythm of the pranas, frustration will disappear. If you are in fearful state, just break the rhythm of your pranas. You will see the results very quick. So if someone is mentally sick, that person should be advised to do pranayama. So we do pranayama. Most people are doing pranayama for healthy body and healthy mind. And this is not purpose of the pranayama. This is the byproduct of the pranayama. Lord Sri Krishna is giving different meaning of the pranayama. Pranayam parayana. The dedication to the pranayama. I am bodily happy. I am bodily healthy. I am mentally happy and healthy. Yet I want to do pranayama. And body level, pranayama is not required. And mental level, I am healthy. Yet I want to do pranayama. This person can be called pranayam parayana. Now see what pranayam is. What pranayam is. Patanjali in Yoga Sutra wrote Shwasa Prashwasa Vicheda. What pranayam is? Having done the asana. Having done the asana, asana means steady posture. First, we have to do the steady posture. Body should be steady. Steady means in relaxed. No stress. Just relax. Any posture, Patanjali did not give any name. He says, Sthir Sukham Asanam. Any posture you can take. Any posture is good, but you should be in relax. Even you may sit in the chair. So pranayam means, the word says pran ayam. This is not one word, this is two words. Pran ayam. Pran means the vital force. Pran means the energy. Ayam means expansion. Expansion. So that the pranic force, which is going inside and outside continuously, when we came in this world, since the prana is continuously working, you may aware, you may not. But prana continuously working, continuously, day, night, 24/7. So pran ayam. Ayam means expansion. Expansion means control. We never think about the prana. We can think about a chair, about a furniture, about very small things. Useless things can be thought. But very precious prana, we never think about the prana, value of the prana. So prana is the life force. It works 24/7. And we never think about. So prana ayam. Ayam means expansion. Sometimes you control. Sometimes you restrain. Sometimes you should be careful about your prana. Pranayam parayana. So pranayam means pran ayam. Breathing system, expansion. According to Patanjali and according to Bhagavan Sri Krishna in the Gita, what pranayam is? He says, Swasa praswasa gati pracheda. Pranayam is threefold. Pranayam is three levels, three kinds. You can say that Rechak, Purak, and Kumbhak. I repeat, these are very typical words. Rechak, Purak, and Kumbhak. Rechak means exhalation. Purak means inhalation. And Kumbhak means the holding. And the Purak, the holding, it is two kinds, two types. Outside holding and inside holding. So we call it Antarik Kumbhak, Bahya Kumbhak. So inhalation, exhalation, and holding. This is the pranayam. Nothing more. According to Patanjali, Swasa Praswasa Vikcheda. the incoming breath, outgoing breath, just viksheda, the cut, stop. Now you take breath according to you. Purak, Rechak, Kumbhak. Purak when we take inside, Rechak when we exhale, Kumbhak when we hold. This is the pranayam's definition. After Patanjali, there were so many other yogis. They wrote so many books on the yoga. And they gave so many names of the pranayams. Sometimes you may focus on the Rechak, Purak, sometimes Kumbhak. Then there may be names like Bhastrika, Brahmari, Nadi Shodhan. There are so many names. But method is only in three, Rechak, Purak, Kumbhak. There is no other pranayam. Patanjali says, Sankhya Des. Sometimes it is you take long breath, long exhale. Sometimes you can give long to Purak, sometimes Kumbhak. So only three things is there, Rechak, Purak, Kumbhak. You can make so many pranayams. Bhastrika can be done, Brahmari can be done, Nadi Shodhan can be done. The only three things are there. Exhale, inhale, and hold. Nothing is apart from them. Patanjali says three things. Here Sri Krishna also is saying, Apane juyati pranam. Some yogis want do Apane juyati pranam. Apane means the outgoing breath. So pran, the life energy, the vital force, is divided in 5 types. Pran, Apan, Saman, Vyan, Udan. We have studied it in previous text, but I am saying again it. So life force, we call it prana. It can be divided into 5. One is pran, another is apan, udan, saman, and vyan. One force, but because of different activity, we will give different names. So prana is when you breathe inside. Apana is when you exhale. It is apana. Here Sri Krishna is saying, Apane juyati pranam. Some sadhakas, juyat means offer, sacrifice. Apane means exhalation. Pranam means some yogis doing just Rechak, Bhastrika. And when you do the Bhastrika, Rechak, automatically inside pran will go. No need to do that. You do one thing. If you do exhale, inhale, automatically will happen. apani juyati pranam. And other yogis, prane apanam tatha pare. And other yogi, what does? Prane. Prane means the inhalation. Apanam juyati. Pranapan gatirudva. And another one, what does? They hold. It is kumbhak. It means some yogi is practicing this sadhana by doing rechak. Some yogi is practicing the same discipline by doing the kumbhak. Some yogi is practicing the same practice with doing rechak. Any part you can take. Purak, rechak, kumbhak. You do rechak, inhalation, exhalation, or holding. Pranayam parayanaha, Sri Krishna says, this pranayam is a spiritual practice. Now see, when we practice pranayam for healthy mind, for healthy body, it is not yajna. According to Sri Krishna, you do pranayam for healthy body, it will work. You do pranayam for healthy mind, yes, it will give results, but it is not a spiritual practice. It is not a spiritual practice. It is not yajna. Pranayam parayanaha. But when you practice it with the yajna concept, I am doing pranayam. My purpose is purify my mind. I am doing pranayam because this pranayam will purify my mind, and purified mind can achieve to God. So when we connect our pranayam to the God, to the supreme consciousness, then this pranayam becomes a spiritual sadhana. Otherwise, it is just exercise. It will give its consequences, but this will not be yajna. See, pranayam parayana. So Sri Krishna says this is the one yajna, one sadhana for the yogis. Now see the another one. Apare niyatahara pranan prani sujuhyati sarve pete yajna vido yajna chapita kalmasha. I repeat. Apare niyatahara pranan prani sujuhyati sarve pete yajna vido yajna chapita kalmasha. See the translation. Sri Krishna says, O Arjuna, others who regulate their diet offer life breaths and life breaths. All these are knower of the sacrifice, whose sins are destroyed by sacrifice. I say again the translation. Sri Krishna is saying, O Arjuna, others who regulate their diet offer breaths in life breaths. All those are knower of the sacrifice, whose sins are destroyed by sacrifice. In this series, this yajna is the last one, 12th one. Before it, we have studied 11. This is the last one, final one. Sri Krishna is saying, O Arjuna, apare niyata ahara, apare the other. There are many category of the seekers. There are so many divisions because of the mental label. There are so many divisions. That is why you have option. You may do any yajna, any spiritual discipline. You can take one, you can take two, three, any combination. 1, 2, 3, all. It is up to you. Sri Krishna is saying, Arjun, this is the last one and final one. Pranan pranesu jiyat. Very difficult to understand. He is saying, Arjun, other yogis offer life breaths in life breaths. How is it possible? What is the meaning? You can offer one thing to another. You can put one thing to another thing. You can put anything into fire. You can put anything into water. You cannot put the fire into fire. To put anything to anyone, it should be different. Here Sri Krishna is saying, life breathes in life breathes. How is it possible? What Krishna is trying to say? He is trying to say that apare niyata ahara. To understand this verse, to this practice, this discipline, you have to understand the first word, niyata ahara. Niyata ahara. This is the very important thing. What is the ahara? First means niyat ahara. There are also two words, niyat and ahara. Ahar in Sanskrit, it means whatever we take from the outside. Whatever we collect from the world. Ahriyate. Whatever we take, we accept. This is the ahara. The literally meaning is the food. Ahar means the food. Whatever we eat. This is the ahar. Sri Krishna says, niyata ahara. The food should be niyat. Niyat means controlled. Food should be controlled. Who? By whom? Our food should be controlled, but by whom? Our tongue or our doctor? Our food should be controlled, not by our tongue. Our tongue may say, I want to eat this, I want to eat this, I want to eat this. And that food is not good for you. You may have diabetes, but tongue is saying continuously, give me sweet. I want to eat sweet. You should be very strong. You have to have power that you can say that to tongue, no, I'm not giving to you. Tongue does not know about the stomach. Tongue knows only the taste. Tongue does not know about the stomach, your body conditions. The tongue knows only the taste. So continuously, the tongue will demand, I want sweet, I want this, I want this, I want this. The tongue has no matter with your body. with your disease, with your mental condition. It is not point for tongue. So our food should be controlled, but not by the tongue. Our food should be controlled by the intellect. How? Here are two parameters. One is quality, another is quantity. Food of the quantity, quantity of the food, quality of the food. Quantity of the food means quantity because everyone has its own hunger, own capacity, how to digest, how much he can digest. And that much the people can eat. So quality control, quantity control. I will have only this much. I will have only in this time. I will have only this much, this time. And this particular food, only this time. Morning time, I will have this. In the mid-noon, I will have in the evening. And I'm not going to eat in the night. And sometime I will remain without food. The control of the food is, you order yourself, today I'm not going to eat anything. I'm going to fast. So see the difference between fasting and starving. Starving is hunger. There is wanting. I want it, but because of some condition I cannot, but I want. If condition is not, I will eat. So starving is a problem. But fasting is a joy. I want. Today, I am in fast. I am in joy. Food is him with me. I am hungry too, but I want to observe the fast. You can enjoy. And between that period, your body will maintain itself. If you are in fasting, it does not mean fasting means I will eat this, I will eat this. Not, I will not have I will eat fruits, milk, this, that. Fasting means the relaxation, vacation for the body. Fasting is vacation for the stomach. Like you are working continuously for a week, Monday to Friday, you don't have time to maintain your house. So house is in a mess, but you don't have time. When you are in a holiday, you don't have work, so you maintain your house, clean your house, bedroom, bathroom, lawn, because you have time. So you can maintain. Same, we give work to body every day. We eat this much, this thing, and body has work to digest it. To digest. If you are observing the fast, the body does not have work. Then it will purify itself. It will maintain itself. So quantity, this much I will have, this time I will have, and this day I will not have. Quantity. It shows you are mastering. It shows you are the controller. Niyata ahara. The food should be in control. It is not like this. You woke up in the night and you went to bathroom and came back, opened the fridge and took something from the fridge and ate in the night, midnight. Niyata ahara. Ahar, the food should be in control. Quantity, then comes quality. Quality of the food. So what the meaning of the quality? Quality. Quality. Everyone has its own definition about quality. Everyone has its own definition. Quality food. We think if food is tasty, then it is quality food. Hygienically it is good, then it is a quality food. If I eat much more ghee or spices, then for me the quality food is there is a ghee, there will be spices. If someone does not eat, for that person, this food is not quality food. So quality means we have to take opinion from the scripture. What is the quality food? Quality food means sattvic food. Every food will make you. Every food will make you, your personality, your body, your mind, your thought process. All are dependent on the food. Quality food means the food, when it is eaten, it should be go inside and it will produce quality thought in you. Peace of the mind, rest in the mind, not heaviness in the mind, body. Apare niyata ahara. Sri Krishna is saying here, other is the controller of the food. And this will make so much effect in our life. This effect Sri Krishna is giving here as a sadhana. Pranan pranesu juyati. Pranan pranesu juyati means what? If our diet, our food is controlled by quality, by quantity, then in our body, in our mind, in our other personality, in body level, in mental level, there may be some sickness because of the unruly foods. Body is sick. Mind is also sick. Thought process is not good. Restless. So the cause is, Sri Krishna says, food. So first you have to control your diet. Then pranan prane sujuyati. So this system, what is going to happen with your body? This system what will do? When you control your diet, your sick prana, I can say the negative forces. Force means power. It may go wrong way. It may go right way. So pranan prane sujuyati, Sri Krishna is saying, if your diet is controlled by quality, by quantity, then your sick prana, negative forces will disappear from, and its place will take positive energy. Pranar pranesu juyati. Sarve pete yajna vido yajna kshapita kalmasa. Now Sri Krishna is concluding. He is saying, Sarve pete yajna vidoho. These all the practitioner of the spiritual practices, Sri Krishna is saying, they are the knower of the yajnas. Sarve pete yajna vido yajna kshapita kalmasha. And because of that practice, because of these 12 kinds of practice, the practitioner's sin will disappear. Yajna kshapita kalmasha. Kalmas means what? The very beautiful word is here giving. Kalmas. Kalmas means the dirt, the mud. Kalmas. Impurity. And what is impurity in this context? In worldly context, we can say that my cloth is dirty. So there is dirt is different type. This food is dirty. This dirt is different type. But so in here, Sri Krishna is saying kalmasha, impurity, dirt, mud. So it is not mud from outside. It is inside mud. Kalmasha. It is like this. Kalmas means hunger. I am hungry. I need food. And I have option. I can eat sattvic food. There are fruits, vegetables, nuts, and there are meats also available. Eggs are also available. So I have choice. Kalmas what does? They enforce you. They will say, Kalmas will say, sin will say, you must eat this meat. This is healthy. This is the Kalmas. You have option. Another example you can take. You are hungry. Anger may come. But when anger comes, we should realize that I have not done this. This is wrong. But when I justify my anger, I was right. I did anger because of. If I justify my anger, it is because of the kalmas. Sri Krishna says, Yajna kalmasa. These practices, these sadhanas will make you pure. Now, next one. Yajna sishtamrita bhujo yanti brahma sanatanam nayam lokvasti yajnasya kuto anyah kurushattamaha. I repeat one more time. Yajna sishtamrita bhujo yanti brahma sanatanam nayam lokvasti yajnasya kuto anyah kurushattamaha. See the translation. Those who partake of the nectar left over after a sacrifice reach the eternal Brahma. This world ceases to exist for one who does not perform sacrifices. What to speak of the other world? O Arjuna. One more time, I say the translation. Those who partake of the nectar of leftover after a sacrifice reach the eternal Brahman. this world ceases to exist for one who does not perform sacrifices. Want to speak of the other world, O Arjuna. Now Sri Krishna is saying, having spoken about 10 yagyas, 12 practices. Yajna Sishta Mrata Bhujo. In ancient time, the fire rituals were very, very famous. Everyone was aware about it. We call them yajna. Yajna means when we do a yajna, a particular yajna, in that yajna, there are so many types of charity. Some charity, something we put into fire, ghee, rice, etc., etc. And something we used to give to the brahmanas, to the other needy persons. And after that, whatever remains, it becomes prasad. Prasad. So having done everything, after giving the brahmanas, the mahatmas, the rishis in Havan Kund, and whatever remains, it is yajna sishta. Yajna sishta. It is like nectar. It is like nectar. In Upanishad, Ishavasya Upanishad, there is a very first verse, and it is said there, Isavasyam idam sarvam yat kinchit jagatyam jagat tena tyaktena bhunjitha ma gritha kasya suidhanam. The entire world belongs to the God. And whatever you have, it is also not your possession. It is God's. So whatever you have, whatever you possess, tena tyaktena. First it offered to the God. First you offer to the God, oh God, this is yours. Then it becomes prasad. Then it becomes prasad. Yajna Mrita Bhujo Yanti Brahma Sanatanam. Sri Krishna is saying, Arjuna, the person, the spiritual practitioner, having done the yajna practice, and whatever remains in the not form of the object, in the form of the yajna system. It may be mantra, it may be prana, it may be dravya, it may be tapa, it may be knowledge, anything there would be. Anything would be. If you are doing swadhyaya, study of the scriptures, this is also yajna. So knowledge remains there. Yanti Brahmasanam Sanatanam. This, whatever is remain from the yajna, it is a means for the realization. Brahmasanatanam. Now, another opposite point, Sri Krishna is taking another condemning to that person who is not doing yajna. Nayam lokos ayagyasya kuto anyas purushattama. Sri Krishna says, O Arjuna, the person who does not practice, the person who do not discipline this system, who does not follow this system, what happens to them? Nayam loko asti. For them, this loka is not. This loka is not means what? Loka means experience. Loka means experience. Whatever you're experiencing, this is your loka. We are human beings. So we experience this world according to human being life. Animals also experiencing this world. They are experiencing this world according to their life. For them, world is very different. The insects are also experiencing the world. They are experiencing very different way. Sri Krishna says, actually they are not human beings. For them, they may have property, they may have objects, but they do not have happiness. Kuto anya kurushattama. If they don't have this law, here happiness, after death, they will not get happiness. Now, another one. Evam bahuvida yagya vitata brahmano mukhe karmajan viddhi tan sarvan evam gyatva vimokshase. I repeat again. Evam bahuvida yagya vitata brahmano mukhe karmajan viddhi tan sarva evam gyatva vimokshase. See the translation. Thus, various kinds of sacrifices lie spread at the mouth of the Vedas. Know them all to be born of action. Knowing thus, you will become liberated. See the translation. Sri Krishna said, thus, various kinds of sacrifices lie spread at mouth of the Vedas. Know them all to be born of action. Knowing thus, you will become liberated. Evam bahuvidayakya. Sri Krishna is saying, O Arjun, I have said 12 kinds of spiritual disciplines. And this is not complete. These are the only 12. And these practices, this is not my concept. Sri Krishna says, these practices, these disciplines are based in the Vedas. In the beginning of the chapter, you may be aware that Sri Krishna said, Arjun, in the beginning of the creation, the knowledge I gave to the Vivashwan, the sun. In the very beginning of the creation, I gave this knowledge to the sun. And son gave to his son, and his son then this way. Same knowledge I am going to tell you. Sri Krishna is saying that knowledge. He's saying, Evam bahuvida yagya vitata brahmano mukhe. This yagya, the spiritual practice which have been told you, this is not my concept. They are based on the Vedas. Karmajan viddhi tan sarvan. These practices, disciplines are born out of action. See, action means in the bodily level, in the speech level, and the mind level. If you are meditating, you are acting. If you are speaking, you are acting. You are doing anything by the body, you are acting. So these all practices, all disciplines are connected to the action. So you have to act. Karmajan viddhi tan sarvan. You cannot just think and they will become. You have to act. You have to do pranayam. You have to do yoga, dravya, tapo yagya, any kind yagya, any kind of practice. If you want to do, then you have to act. Karma jan viddhi tan sarvan. And he said, Gyatva vimukchase. Having known this, you will liberate. Having known that, you will liberate. Sri Krishna says, vimukchase. It means here two kinds sadhanas are. One is in means. Means the sadhana for the Brahman. The means for the purification of the mind. 11 practices are for purification of the mind. And 12th one, Gyan Yagya, is the last, the direct means to realization that will liberate you. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Vadarayanam Sutra Bhashikritau Vande Bhagavantau Puna Punah Isharo Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshina Murtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayeta. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.